Hi, this is Karen. Welcome to another Friday Frenzy with DoLallyCrafts.com. This is the card we'll be making today. Yes, it's another thank you card. I just can't get enough of this set. This set that we're working from today is One Big Meaning. Okay, let's get started. All the sizes will be able to be found on my blog at DoLallyCrafts.com. All you need to type in is in the search bar One Big Meaning, thank you cards. A selection will come up and you'll find this is one of them. Okay, we've got the base card, which is a tent fold. We've got the first layer, and to start off with the first layer we have to score it in two places. So here is my simply scored. Whoops, the end's popping up. So to start with, we have to score it at 3/4 of an inch and 2 inches. Okay, so give those a nice score there, and there are our borders. So we'll just pop that away now. And as you can see, we've got the raised scores there. Now the next thing we have to do, this is one of our new embossing folders, and it's just got lots of petals or leaves all over it. I can't remember the name of it at the moment, but you will be able to find it on my blog. Okay, so we'll pop that in. Hopefully it'll fit that way, because what I might do is turn it that way, and we only need it scored above and below the two scores that we've just put in. There we go, we've got that bit done. Now we'll take another scrap of Whisper White, and what we're going to do is stamp it with the little floral arrangement for the number of years stamp set. So I've just got the mouse pad underneath just to give it a bit of extra support. That one didn't really stamp very well, so we'll flip it over. I've got a very, very juicy stamp pad here that keeps giving me lots of bubbles. There we go. It's not as good as I'd like it to be, but it will do. Okay, and then we've got the little bushels type, I don't know what you'd call it, like a hyacinth I think it is. So we'll just pop those at the end of each of the stems. There we go, another one there, and another one down the bottom. It doesn't really matter which floral arrangement you actually stamp in there. That's why we've got such a choice. And while we've got the stamp pads out, I'll just set that aside to dry. This one will need to dry. Pop this down, and we want that centered on the cardstock. So I'll lift this up very carefully so we don't move the cardstock as it's situated. Make sure that we get it really stamped well. There we go. Straight down, straight back up again. There we go. And we'll pop that one away. Okay, that's all the stamping done, so we'll get all of the stamping stuff out of the way. We'll pop that over. Punch out ahead of time with the 2 3/8 scallop punch, a scallop shape in the Peekaboo Peach, so that we've got that to layer onto. Now I need to bring my stamped piece back in. There we go. Beautiful. Pop those to the side. Okay. Now bring our scallop circle back in, and we'll just pop that in the middle of the scallop circle. Beautiful. Now, I have some really thin black ribbon here, which I need to make a very small black. So we'll just snip those ends off. 1, 2, and that gives us our tiny black bow just to go at the bottom there. So we'll take a glue dot and pop the glue dot down the bottom there and just pop our little black bow on top. So that's that bit done. Okay, now we will bring in our stamped pieces again. So I have another piece of the Peekaboo Peach, which is cut to size, and that will fit just inside that area. So we'll put a bit of tape on the back of that and try and make sure that we've got this fairly centered. There we go, and just trim off the edges. 1, 2. Okay, and put a bit of glue on the back of that one, and that will fit neatly just across the bottom there. Okay, now some Stampin' Dimensionals, and we'll put 3 on the back there. Oh, looks like we're putting 4 on the back. Okay, take the backing off. Whoops. And that will go just there at the top. Now bring some rhinestones in, and just a rhinestone at either side of the thank you just to highlight it, and one more rhinestone just in the middle of the bow there. Okay, just to add a little bit of bling. Flip the front panel over and we'll pop, whoops, some dimensionals on the back there, one in the middle so that it doesn't slump, and then one just at either end of the panel underneath. Now we don't need to take the backing off those 3 inner dimensionals. We'll just take the backing off the 4 in the corners, the 4 corner ones, because the other 3, these 3 are just for support. They're not actually to adhere. And there we go. Actually, it's a little bit too wide on that one. So we'll just take there we go. And there's the one we started off with today. And this is the one we ended up with. I think they're quite pretty, and I would be quite happy to give those to anybody as a thank you. I hope you enjoyed today's card, and you'll join me again next week. Thank you for joining me with the Friday Frenzy.